It's like somebody's strangling you. It's like somebody's pushing your pharynx this way. Oh. It's like you're talking like that.
We cannot deny that Celine Dion is musical perfection, but her life is clearly not that lucky. In recent years, Celine Dion has suffered great blows from the tragedies that have befallen her. In 2016 alone, she lost at least 3 of her dearest people, including her husband, brother, and brother-in-law. Not only that, Celine Dion's current health condition is said to be on the verge of ruining her entire singing career. There are many more scary stories that Celine Dion has been facing. Hold your breath to listen to her shocking story. For anyone, the permanent death of a loved one is always the greatest tragedy, and Celine Dion had to go through that shock for many years in a row. First was the heartbreaking death of her beloved father. In 2003, Celine Dion faced one of the most challenging moments of her life when her beloved father, Ademar Dion, passed away at the age of 80 after battling bone cancer. Ademar was not only a father to Celine, but also her unwavering supporter throughout her career, making his loss deeply personal and profound for the iconic singer. On the day of her father's passing, Celine Dion showed immense strength and resilience by honoring his memory during her Las Vegas residency, where she shared with her audience the profound impact he had on her life. "My dad was and still is my #1 fan," she expressed, reflecting the deep bond they shared. The following year, Celine Dion opened up about her grief in a poignant interview with Larry King, revealing the profound difficulty of losing a parent who had been so close to her heart. "It's very difficult when you lose a parent, when you lose a close one," she confided. Her words resonated with many who have experienced similar losses, underscoring the universal pain of losing a loved one despite any preparation. Despite the demands of her career and her Las Vegas residency, Celine Dion made sure to take time off to attend her father's funeral and be with her family as they mourned their loss together. This period allowed her to grieve and pay tribute to the man who had played such a pivotal role in shaping her life and career. Throughout the years, Celine Dion has maintained a touching tribute to her father, Ademar Dion, honoring his memory with heartfelt gestures that resonate deeply with her fans and admirers alike. In 2012, Celine released the song Parler à mon père, Talking to My Father, a poignant tribute encapsulating her feelings and memories of her father. The song not only showcased her immense talent, but also served as a personal expression of love and remembrance for Ademar, illustrating the enduring impact he had on her life and career. In 2018, on what would have been her father's 95th birthday, Celine Dion took to Instagram to share a tender moment from the past. She posted a photograph capturing a warm embrace between her and her dad, accompanied by a heartfelt message. "Papa, you would have been 95 years old today. I think of you and I love you." This public display of affection underscored the ongoing significance of her father's presence in her life, even after his passing. Tragically, in 2020, Celine faced another profound loss when her mother, Thérèse Tanguay Dion, passed away at the age of 92 after battling Alzheimer's disease. The night of her mother's death, amidst her grief, Celine bravely took the stage and addressed the audience with emotional honesty. "I must admit, I'm a little shaky today," she shared, acknowledging the heaviness of her heart. She then dedicated the concert to her mother on behalf of her siblings and the entire family, emphasizing the deep bond they shared and the impact of her mother's presence in their lives. The next person who left Celine Dion to go to the other world was her husband. Celine Dion's relationship with her husband, Rene Angelil, was a deeply intertwined journey that began when she was just 12 years old, sending him a tape of a song she had composed with her mother. Rene, already an established music producer and manager, recognized Celine's immense talent and potential from the outset. He took her under his wing as a client, nurturing her career and forming a close working relationship that would eventually evolve into something more profound. Despite their significant 26-year age gap, Céline and Rene's professional collaboration blossomed into a romantic partnership over time. Their love story culminated in marriage in 1994, marking a union that defied conventional expectations and societal norms. However, this relationship was not without its challenges, particularly with Céline's mother initially disapproving of their union. Céline candidly shared in interviews that her mother had reservations about Rene as a partner for her daughter, expressing her concerns about the age difference and other factors. In an interview with The Sunday Project, Céline Dion reflected on this aspect of her personal life, acknowledging her mother's perspective while asserting her own feelings. "It was not the person that she wanted for me," she revealed, "and I don't blame her. I said, 'Mum, I really love him. It hurts inside.'" This statement underscored the depth of Céline's emotions and the strength of her commitment to Rene, despite familial opposition. Their marriage endured for over 2 decades, characterized by mutual respect, deep affection, and shared professional accomplishments. However, in 2016, Rene Angelil succumbed to complications from throat cancer, marking another profound loss in Céline's life. His passing deeply impacted her, not only as a life partner but also as her mentor and guiding force in the music industry. Rene Angelil's battle with cancer was a harrowing journey that deeply impacted both him and his wife, Céline Dion, over the course of nearly 2 decades. The initial diagnosis came in 1998, marking the beginning of a prolonged struggle against the disease. Despite undergoing treatment that initially offered hope, the cancer resurfaced in 2013, intensifying the challenges for both Rene and Céline. In a poignant reflection on their journey, Céline Dion revealed the profound extent of Rene's suffering during his illness. "For 3 years, my husband did not have a sip of water and food. He was eating through a tube," she recounted, illustrating the immense toll the disease took on his health and their lives together. Throughout this period, Céline's devotion to Rene was unwavering, as she tirelessly cared for him, prioritizing his comfort and peace above all else. Her determination to ensure his well-being stemmed from a deep-seated love and commitment that defined their relationship. As Rene's condition deteriorated, Céline wrestled with the difficult reality of his suffering. She recounted her emotional journey with heartbreaking honesty, expressing her desire for Rene to find solace and relief from his pain. "I wanted him to leave in peace. I wanted him to feel so light and no worries," she shared, highlighting her profound empathy and concern for his comfort during his final moments. When Rene eventually passed away, it was a moment of mixed emotions for Céline, a blend of sorrow at his loss and a sense of relief that he was no longer suffering. After Rene's death in 2016, Céline Dion faced the daunting task of navigating life without her beloved husband and partner of more than 2 decades. Despite the immense personal loss, Céline found strength in her music and her fans, returning to the stage for her Las Vegas residency just a month after Rene's passing. In a poignant moment shared with her audience, she eloquently expressed the enduring connection they shared. "We were one, and nothing has changed. We will always be one." These words encapsulated the profound bond they had shared throughout their lives, a connection that transcended mortality and continued to resonate in Céline's heart and music. You may not know this. For many years, Céline Dion suffered from fertility difficulties, which was also one of the great tragedies of her life. After marrying Rene Angelil in 1994, Céline and Rene hoped to start a family together. However, they faced years of frustration and disappointment as they struggled to conceive naturally. Despite their efforts, it took 6 long years before Céline Dion turned to assisted reproductive technologies, specifically IVF, in vitro fertilization treatments, to fulfill their dream of having children. In 2001, their perseverance and determination paid off when Céline gave birth to their first son, René Charles. The arrival of Rene Charles brought immense joy and relief to Céline and Rene, who had endured years of longing and uncertainty. Reflecting on this journey in an interview with Hello magazine, Céline expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support and well wishes they received from loved ones and fans alike. She remarked, "So many people were wishing us success after the years of disappointment that I felt as if they were all carrying the baby with me." After the birth of their first son, Rene Charles, in 2001 through IVF, Céline and Rene faced further challenges in their attempts to conceive again. Despite their hopes, subsequent efforts were fraught with difficulty. The couple experienced the heartbreak of miscarriage in 2009, a painful loss that deeply affected them both. Céline's decision to share her experience of miscarriage on Oprah Winfrey's show was a testament to her openness and desire to raise awareness about a topic often shrouded in silence. She spoke pragmatically about the commonality of miscarriage, noting, "A lot of people go through this, but it's not being told because it's not in the newspaper." Her candidness helped destigmatize the experience and offered comfort to others navigating similar challenges. Undeterred by setbacks, Céline and Rene persisted in their journey to expand their family. They continued with IVF treatments, enduring a total of 6 rounds before finally achieving success. In October 2010, Céline Dion gave birth to fraternal twin boys, Nelson and Eddie, bringing immeasurable joy and fulfillment to their lives once again. Reflecting on motherhood, Céline shared her profound appreciation for the role it played in her life. In an interview with People magazine, she expressed, "It is what I enjoy the most. It is my most amazing reward." Her sentiments underscored the deep love and dedication she felt towards her children, emphasizing the transformative impact of motherhood on her personal happiness and fulfillment. The year 2016 marked a period of profound loss and heartbreak for Céline Dion, as she faced the dual tragedies of losing both her husband, Rene Angelil, and her older brother, Daniel Dion, within days of each other. On January 16, 2016, Céline was struck by yet another devastating blow. Her older brother, Daniel Dion, passed away at the age of 59, after a difficult battle with brain, throat, and tongue cancer. Daniel Dion, a father of 2 daughters, had been fighting his own courageous battle against cancer. His death, occurring on what would have been Rene Angelil's 74th birthday, added another layer of poignant sorrow to Céline's already overwhelming grief. Despite the immense pain she was experiencing, Céline found solace in what she perceived as a meaningful and poignant coincidence. Céline Dion later reflected on the timing of these 2 losses, describing it as the work of fate or a higher power. Speaking to People magazine, she shared her belief that Rene had escorted her brother Daniel to the afterlife. "It was perfect," she remarked, finding comfort in the idea that her husband had welcomed her brother into his care beyond this life. In another interview with ABC News, Céline expressed a similar sentiment, referring to her husband's passing as one last parting gift to her family. She poignantly described the moment, saying, "I said to myself, for his birthday, my husband came and got my brother because my brother was too weak to fly on his own." This reflection underscored Céline's deep spiritual beliefs and the profound connection she felt with both Rene and Daniel, even in death. In the wake of the devastating losses of her husband, Rene Angelil, and her brother Daniel Dion, Céline Dion found herself not only grappling with her own grief but also supporting her elderly mother, Thérèse Tanguay Dion, through her sorrow. Thérèse, at 89 years old, had not only lost her son-in-law and daughter's longtime partner, but also her son Daniel, within days of each other in January 2016. Céline, despite her own immense pain, took on the role of comforting her mother during this difficult time. She reflected on their shared experiences and the strength they drew from each other. Speaking to People magazine, Céline recounted a heartfelt conversation with her mother, acknowledging her role in supporting Rene from the beginning to the end of his life. "You took his hand from the beginning to the end," she told her mother, emphasizing the profound impact of Therese's steadfast support and love throughout Rene's illness. In expressing her perspective on caregiving and facing the inevitable, Céline revealed her deep maternal instincts and unwavering commitment to her family. She spoke candidly about how she would handle a similar situation involving her own sons, Rene Charles, Nelson, and Eddie. "If I see one of my sons dying and I know he's gonna die, I want to be there to give him a hand," she stated resolutely. Her words highlighted a remarkable strength and resilience, as she prioritized supporting her loved ones through their most challenging moments, even while grappling with her own emotions. It can be said that the tragedy in Céline Dion's life was concentrated in 2016. When the sadness over the loss of her husband and brother had not subsided, she suffered another shock from her brother-in-law. In August 2016, Céline's brother-in-law, Guy Poirier, husband of her sister, Liette Dion, passed away after battling cancer that had metastasized to his lungs, brain, and bones. Guy's death further compounded the family's already profound sense of loss and mourning. Céline's sister, Liette, has also endured significant personal tragedy in her life. In 1993, Liette faced the devastating loss of her daughter, Karine, who tragically passed away at the young age of 16 due to complications from cystic fibrosis. Karine's death was particularly poignant for Céline, who was incredibly close to her niece. In a poignant moment shared with People magazine, Céline recounted how she sang softly to Karine in her final moments, witnessing her niece's peaceful passing as one tear rolled down her cheek. Karine's passing had a profound impact on Céline Dion, leading her to become a passionate advocate for cystic fibrosis research and awareness. For over 30 years, Céline has served as the celebrity patron for Cystic Fibrosis Canada, dedicating her time and resources to supporting efforts to find a cure for the disease that claimed her niece's life. In remembrance of Karine, Céline composed the song "Fly," which appears on her 1996 album Falling Into You. The song serves as a poignant tribute to Karine's memory, reflecting Céline's enduring love and grief for her niece. Tragedy has also targeted Céline Dion's health in recent years, starting in 2012. The issue arose when she was diagnosed with a weak vocal cord, a condition that forced her to cancel a series of shows as part of her Las Vegas residency. The root cause of Céline's vocal cord issue was traced back to a viral infection, which had compromised the strength and control of her voice. This diagnosis came as a shock to both the singer and her fans, as Céline had been known for her consistent and powerful vocal performances throughout her career. In a statement shared with The Hollywood Reporter at the time, Céline candidly discussed the impact of her condition on her singing. "I tried to sing at my sound check last week, and I had no control of my voice whatsoever," she revealed, highlighting the severity of the situation and the necessity of prioritizing her vocal health. To address the issue and facilitate recovery, Céline Dion's medical team prescribed vocal rest as a primary treatment. This meant refraining from singing and minimizing vocal strain to allow her vocal cords time to heal and regain their strength. Despite the setback, Céline approached her recovery with determination and patience. The temporary hiatus from performing allowed her to focus on recuperation and rehabilitation, ensuring that she could return to the stage with her signature vocal prowess intact. In 2018, Céline Dion faced another health challenge that disrupted her performance schedule and tested her resilience as an artist. This time, the issue centered around her middle ear and was diagnosed with a patulous Eustachian tube, a condition that significantly affected her ability to hear properly and consequently made singing extremely difficult. The announcement regarding Céline's health came via a heartfelt Facebook post, where it was revealed that she had been grappling with patulous Eustachian tube for over a year. The condition is characterized by abnormal openings of the eustachian tube, which can lead to hearing fluctuations and challenges in maintaining vocal control and pitch accuracy. Given the severity of her condition, Céline Dion made the decision to undergo a surgical procedure aimed at alleviating the symptoms and restoring her ear function. This step was essential to her recovery and eventual return to the stage, allowing her to resume her beloved performances. After a period of necessary rest and recuperation, Céline made a triumphant comeback 2 months later, delighting her fans with her presence and performance prowess. Her return was met with an enthusiastic standing ovation from the audience, a testament to their unwavering support and admiration for her resilience. Addressing the audience with characteristic candor and grace, Céline acknowledged her recent health challenges. "You know, it's been a while since we've done a show. I had a little health issue." "Don't we all?" she humbly remarked, eliciting empathy and applause from the crowd. Her openness about her health journey endeared her even more to her fans, who appreciated her honesty and determination to overcome adversity. In December 2022, Céline Dion disclosed a deeply personal and challenging chapter of her life: a diagnosis of stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological disorder that affects approximately 1 in a million people worldwide. She shared this news through an emotional video posted on Instagram, where she bravely opened up about the impact the condition has had on her daily life. Stiff person syndrome is characterized by severe and painful muscle spasms that can occur unpredictably and affect various parts of the body. For Céline Dion, these spasms have posed significant challenges, disrupting her ability to walk comfortably and hindering her vocal abilities, a core aspect of her identity as one of the world's most renowned singers. In her heartfelt message to her fans and followers, Céline described the profound impact of stiff person syndrome on her daily routines and professional life. She expressed the frustration and difficulty of coping with symptoms that limit her mobility and prevent her from singing with the ease and power for which she is known. "Unfortunately, the spasms affect every aspect of my daily life," Céline shared in her Instagram video, offering a glimpse into the physical and emotional toll of living with this rare disease. Her candidness about the challenges she faces underscored her courage and resilience in confronting such a daunting health condition publicly. Céline Dion's announcement prompted an outpouring of support and empathy from fans, friends, and fellow celebrities worldwide. Her openness about her health struggles not only raised awareness about stiff person syndrome, but also served as a source of inspiration for others facing similar challenges. In December 2022, Céline Dion shared with the world the challenging news of her diagnosis of stiff person syndrome, SPS, a rare neurological disorder that profoundly affects her daily life. Beyond the severe muscle spasms she experiences, which can be debilitating in themselves, SPS also manifests in muscle rigidity, heightened sensitivity to light and sound, and can trigger anxiety, as reported by CNN Health. In an emotional Instagram post, Céline expressed the impact of SPS on her health and career. She revealed that despite working closely with a dedicated team of doctors, her condition had prevented her from being able to perform as planned. "It hurts me to tell you that I won't be ready to restart my tour in Europe in February," she shared, acknowledging the disappointment this news would bring to her fans eagerly awaiting her return to the stage. As 2023 progressed, Céline Dion faced the difficult reality of managing her health condition while also making decisions about her career. In May 2023, she made the painful but necessary decision to cancel the remaining dates of her Courage World Tour through 2024. This announcement underscored the severity of her health challenges and her prioritization of well-being over professional commitments. Throughout this period, Céline's family, including her sister Claudette Dion, played a supportive role in her journey with SPS. In an update provided to Le Journal de Montréal in July 2023, Claudette shared insights into Céline's condition, emphasizing the ongoing search for effective treatments. We can't find medicine, but giving hope, I find that is important, Claudette remarked, highlighting the family's determination to support Céline in her health battles. Claudette also reflected on Céline's character, describing her sister as someone who consistently strives to surpass expectations and demonstrates strength in the face of adversity. She always goes above all. She always tries to be the greatest, the strongest, Claudette affirmed, echoing sentiments shared by Céline's devoted fan base who have witnessed her resilience throughout her career and personal life. What do you think about the tragedies that Céline Dion had to go through? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.